deal with that later. Okay, we live? Okay. Sorry, it's been a while. I've been really busy. Um, kind of getting over from being sick and been wanting to do this for a while. Just never had time. People are sleeping, so I kind of got to be quiet too. So, I just wanted to get on and say I know some of you guys been really excited or expecting to see me um go see and film Billie Eilish. Yeah, and I mean I was too at the time, but things didn't really work out. Um should have took a picture or should be doing this on my laptop so I could explain what all exactly I was supposed to get. But I'll try to remember. So everything was all good. I got there. And yada yada yada. Then, I got the golden deluxe VIP. um which came with a pre-show, food and drink, early access, um meet and greet, um and oh yeah, merch, Billie Eilish merch, um Billie Eilish VIP badge, and a couple other things too, but I can't remember. So, on the day of the time of the event, whatever, I went down there. I thought it was kind of weird. And remind you, I spent like almost $900 on these tickets. So I got a text message from the people or whatever. It's like, hey, just wondering if you're still gonna come to the little dinner thing. So I kind of looked it up. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it's a dinner. Okay. I'm guessing this is the little thing with the, um, food or whatever and drinks. And so I said yes, made my reservation, and it was like at this restaurant. Was in Denver, the Denver one. And so I'm like, so is Billie Eilish gonna come in here? And do like a little pre-show and meet and greet and everything. Because this was like higher. Um, um, because this was like before around I think like around 4 PM and um and the concert didn't start until 7 PM. And when I got there, they're like, "No, Billie Eilish isn't gonna come here and stuff." So I'm like, "Huh, okay, that's weird." You know, it's like but you got like you got here's our menu, and you can get whatever you want to eat or drink, and you're able to spend up to $100. Um, if you go over, you have to pay the difference. And I'm guessing that because there's like two other people that got the same ticket, you know, and I'm guessing that's like $100 on tickets, but their amount was $200, up to $200, but I'm guessing it's $100, you know, on each ticket or whatever. And so I wasn't really hungry or really feeling very good um that day anyway. But I mean, I still just ate, and I don't really drink, so I just got me a hold on here. So I just got me a I think Dr. Pepper or something, I don't know. But then um and like some just a little bit of food. But I'm like was kind of in a rush. I'm like, "Oh, okay, so I called the theater people. I'm like, "Oh, okay, so um just wondering uh um no, I'm I'm not really a Discord mod, no. um but anyway, um so I called them and they're like, "Hey, okay, so we're gonna start letting VIPs in at 6 and the concert don't." I'm like, "Okay." So I hurry down there. I tell the girls, I'm like, "They're gonna start you just letting you know, they're gonna start letting VIPs in." Okay, thank you. um and like at 6 and it's like already 5, so they're like, "Oh, okay, thanks," and stuff. Um so then I just kind of I'm like, it'll be faster if I walk down to the theater than to wait on a lift and drive uh have them have them um take me because it's already almost 6 and stuff. It's 5 already, and it's so then it's like long line all across the whole parking lot, down the road, whatever. Every door was filled with people, you know, just completely full. of fans and stuff is that I think this thing was called Bank Arena. So yeah, I'm like, well, maybe she's you know just waiting down there. So if you got to and stuff, so I finally found out where I was supposed to go because there's so many entries and so many people. But instead of letting VIPs in first, they decided to let the floor people in first. The pit, whatever you want to call. That kind of ticked off us VIPers in line that paid for early entry and this and that. And then they started letting other people, just like in seating, whatever, all the other people in. And then they finally opened the door for the VIPs. We were the last ones to go in. And it's like we were all getting mad. I was just by myself. I mean, but there's other people. But like, um, we're like, um, we paid to get in early. That's why we got VIP and this and that. But I was confused. And so I asked for help for one of the people there at the help desk or whatever. I told him, I told him, you know, I'm like, hey, I'm confused. I'm a VIP. I paid for, um, I paid for early entry. Is she also, did she also have like a, um, a warm up or whatever, a pre-show, whatever? And they're like, no, she did warm up, but she didn't have anybody come in and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's weird because I paid for a pre-show, 800 and some dollars for a pre-show, early entry, and this and this and I showed them everything that came with my ticket, and on there, and somewhere on there, and maybe near the bottom, I just took two different pictures of the ticket when I purchased. I don't know why. It said meet and greet. So they're confused. So they had to call their boss, because they're like, they told us that they weren't going to do any VIPs. So we don't know what's going on, you know, because Billie Eilish and her manager told us people at the theater and this that they weren't going to have VIPs this tour. And I'm like, well, they were selling tickets for VIPs. Like, that's weird. So we're all trying to figure what's going on. And I'm like, I paid. I'm just was getting stressed out, trying to stay calm. Deep down, I was like, um, I'll just say really angry. Don't really know if you could say the other word, pissed off. But I was getting frustrated. Um, and so, um, um, so yeah, they were confused. I even showed the picture on my phone about what it's all supposed to come with. They look at their little picture, not picture, their um paper or whatever that shows about the tour that Billie Eilish's manager and them gave them. And if I hurt any fans' feelings, you know, I'm sorry. You know, it's just, but this is just what happened. Why I didn't go live and stuff. And so, um, um, and they didn't see it on the paper. So then they had to call their boss, and they're like, no, they didn't tell us. Sorry, I might repeat myself because I kind of lose track on where I'm at. And that they were doing VIPs. So we tried figuring it out. You know, it's like I paid for a pre-show. It says pre-show. There's no pre-show. That you know, and stuff like that. And we kind of had to, you know, but they were really nice at helping me. But like, um, they were confused as I was. And then I'm like, that I also paid for a meet and greet too. Also said it had a meet and greet. Hello, Melissa. Um, and oh, I'm just sick. I'm not crying. um, so, um, like, but I just kind of, I forgot where I left off. Yeah, so they're like, okay, we kind of figured it out, da 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 da. Um, and they're like, the pre-show thing was the dinner, but the dinner was a whole other different thing than was its own thing than the yeah. um um than the tour or whatever. And um so I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, and I paid for a meet and greet. It's like, okay, well, you could see if you could find where it says meet and greet on your thing, and then you can show it to me, and I'll help you out with that too. Cause I'm like, I could have sworn it said, but I mean, I just was kind of trying to hurry up, and I was running out of time, and I was getting just so frustrated and stuff. So, but then after a while, one of their bosses or whatever was like, "Hey, like, do you need help or whatever?" So I explained that one of his workers was helping me, and you know, and da 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 da. But then I just kind of like after a while gave it up, and he was like, I might need help finding the way to where my seat is." So they pointed me in the direction, you know, and stuff like that. I found my seat. It was at the very top row, not really in a good spot. You know, I planned on, you know, out of everything all planned out and planned on being right there and going live. But by the time I got everything all figured out, the whole flooring, the whole floor by the stage was just covered in people. I mean, I could probably, I was still able to go down there, but I wouldn't see because I'd be able to see because of how short I am. And I wouldn't really be able to record because, again, how short I am. I can't like reach over. So that then I'm like, well, I could just stay and sit here. But then again, I'm like, um, um, I'm like, Well, yeah, I kind of could see now, but once it starts, people are gonna come in, and then I won't be able to see anymore. Hello. And again, I was just still frustrated, but I was like, know what? Never mind. Cause I'm like, I'm gonna maybe grab me a shirt or something and just leave because I don't want to ruin the vibe, ruin it for other people, because was like mad that I paid $800 for all this stuff and I didn't get any of it and stuff. Um, and so I go check out the merch by where the merch is. It's like they had different merch stand things or whatever, tables all around. So it's like where one line, it's like where one line ended, the next one began. And there was another, and so there's like merch people, there's really a lot of huge line, it's like, so it's crazy. So I'm like, well, I don't really even know. So instead of waiting in line and then finally getting up there and then holding people up, well, I'm gonna look over some these people's heads, look at the merch, and see what type of merch he has. And so I'm like, huh. Then I look at the prices. I'm like, oh, those are kind of cool shirts. Then I look at the prices. I'm like, y'all, $50 for this shirt. She's charging 60 for this shirt, 100 for this shirt, 200 and some dollars for this shirt. What the heck, man? She's just trying to. I felt like I was starting to feel like I was getting ripped off, or she's just like cash grabbing or whatever. And then they also had a thing to um where you could win sign up to win a guitar, autographed guitar, signed by Billie Eilish. And there was two ways to do it. You could either take your phone out, scan the barcode, and then fill out the thing, or or you could buy a water jug and you're automatically put in and stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. How much are the water jugs? You know, and they're like $25. And I'm like, $25? And I'm just like, yeah, I just got mad. And I'm just like, I feel like I'm getting ripped off here. I mean, yeah, I hear her kind of starting to sing or opening whatever, and um but people are still out here. It's like they just came in. It's like they just spent their money on tickets just to come in and walk around. It's like they didn't really even go in. And I don't think any of them, because I didn't stay there for very long or for the whole thing. But like while I was there, nobody went into the where the concert was. They just listened it like from the outside, inside the building, kind of where the merch is, just walking around in the inside of the building of Bank Arena. Yeah. So then I'm just like, I don't really have anything else to do. I'm just really mad right now, and I don't want to stay here. So I'll just go back to my hotel room. And so, um, then I finally got into, left and went to my hotel room. I'm not going to tell you what happened after that or whatever, like how many lifts I had to take or whatever, because that's not really part of this. But there was a lot of, and I'm like, I could get these shirts off of Amazon. I'm not 40. I'm 37, but close. Um, because I like her music. I like some of her songs. And we both idolize Avril Lavigne. So, I mean, like, she, and I thought, but yeah, I thought she was kind of, see, she kind of always seemed chill, Billie Eilish, but I mean, I don't know now. I probably won't really ever go ever again. It costs too much. It's not. um, but so yeah, that's why I didn't, go live on that day like I planned. Because I'm like, well, I'm not gonna get very good shots or very good. I'm just way too ticked off, and too mad because I spent 800, almost $1,000 on these tickets. Thinking I'm gonna get all this stuff that was mentioned on these tickets, and I end up going, and after buying them, I don't get any of the stuff. I don't get a pre-show. I don't get any meet and greets. I don't get early entry. Um, I don't get, anything that it mentioned. So, yeah. And like after what happened, I'm probably not gonna listen to her either, unless a song just gets stuck in my head or something. But I mean, I don't know. Um, but so that's why I didn't go live on that day. And so I'll probably um I so I'll probably like next time, or if I ever do go live, it'll be when I'm older, hopefully in the future, with her, and it'll be interviewing her, because that's where I'm trying to head. Is turning into a podcast and interviewing celebrities. I also kind of came up with another idea, but I don't want to say it. Another thing that I'm gonna do, that I think I might do for my YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't want people stealing someone to steal that idea. um, Another thing that also kind of made me mad is there was this kid in line standing behind me in the VIP line. This was in Denver, so it was freaking cold, the wind anyway. So he had an American flag and was covering himself up with the American flag. And yes, it was an actual big flag. So And so the people who work there seen him have it, and he's like, "Hey, um, you can't bring that in. Just letting you know, you can't bring that in." And the kid is like, "Well, that's fine. I mean, right now it's cold. I'm using it to cover myself up, but um, when I get in or whatever, I want to get closer, get into the building. Well, it's warmer. I'll fold it up and put it in my pocket or whatever." And then they're like, "No, you can't bring that in, period. You have to go take it back to your car or put it somewhere, wherever, you know. Even if you have it in your pocket, you can't even have it in your pocket." And that also kind of like made me a little mad too. And I'm like, it's an American flag. I mean, I my I have family that's in the army and has served and stuff like that. So when seeing people that disrespects the flag just kind of really, you know, makes me a little upset. Or even them saying, even though I know it's not really, I don't think it's really their fault. I'm just like, maybe Billie Eilish is like, no flags, period. I don't care if they're American flags or whatever. I'm like, golly, does Billie Eilish hate America that much? She's saying you can't even bring an American flag in, you know. But like, and this kid even said he wouldn't have it out. He'd put it in his pocket, or in his pants, whatever. And they say you can't even do that. So like that just kind of started it. And then like as I got in and tried explaining it and trying to get things figured out, and finding out that my blood really started boiling, and stuff. And then like at the end of the day, finding out I'm not gonna get any of those things listed on the ticket that I paid 800 and some dollars for, really made me mad. I could have just saved money. Because if she didn't have a meet and greet or anything like that, I wouldn't have gone. I like some of her music, but I'm not really that big of a fan to where I'd go to her concert or spend that much money anyway. Unless somebody paid for it. I'd go with somebody. If they're like, "Hey, I got an extra ticket to a Billie Eilish concert. You want to go?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." But me spending like that much money and not getting anything that the VIP offers, or except for the little merchandise bag thingy, like, no. I spent like 800 and some dollars, almost $900 for a meet and greet to see and meet Billie Eilish, to take a picture with Billie Eilish. But not to spend $100 on food and just a merch bag. And then, I I'm not one that always just do things. Yeah, I'm not one to just do things. um, for food. I mean, I like food, but not that much to spend $100 unless I'm like buying somebody or like have a lot of money or I try not to even spend $100 when I'm out. I try to keep it at a bare minimum. Yeah. So yeah, that's the reason why. But I'm probably gonna um so yeah, just basically for the fans, um I figured I don't know if she's still doing her tour or if she's done. But I'm just like wanted to get on here ASAP, but I just been too busy, haven't really had time to, and be like, well, maybe I could save some people money to where they're not buying a VIP, spending like 800 or $900 for a VIP, and then when they get there, they find out that they didn't have any VIPs. They weren't doing VIPs. That's just waste of money. But like so yeah, that's just I think she's just trying to be like a cash grabber or something, I don't know. Um but yeah, so I just got and I have a friend who uh likes her, so I told her cuz my plan was cuz I figured also I'd probably get an autograph poster. I can't remember if that was it concluded or said merch. I think it did say it came with poster, or I just imagine it because usually they do come with an autograph poster, VIPs and stuff, including in the merch. So I figured I told my friend, I'm like, I'm gonna keep my autograph poster, and then when I go and get in, I'm gonna try my best to buy you a poster at the merch and um and then um see if I could get it autographed for you and and stuff like that when I meet her. But that never happened. So and everything was just way too much money. And so like I just suggest I mean unless you idolize her, I don't know, but like if just save money by not spending the money on the VIPs because like I said I went there and everything and they said they were told that they weren't doing VIPs this tour. And they were really confused. If you want to get up by the stage, I don't know if it's just the way Bank Arena does it or whatever, but or what but like get the floor area, you know, general admission floor or whatever. But you guys could do whatever, it's your money, but like yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to come on here. It's just say sorry, and because everybody probably was hoping. I was excited to finally get like a new picture from someone else to like change and stuff. But so yeah, I'm just gonna give my Billie Eilish stuff, except for the VIP necklace thingy, to a friend. Maybe I might keep some of the other stuff too, but I told my friend, I'm like, you could have the water jug and the poster. um, so yeah, that's just what I'm probably gonna send her here soon when I get a chance or whatever, when I have time. So uh that's what all went on. I'm probably gonna do cons next year. So like PAX East, PAX West, TwitchCon. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Maybe squeeze in um, Avril Lavigne greatest hits tour in there again somewhere, and but then I also kind of got to make the decision on, do I get the um early entry one like I did the first time, or do I get the Skater Boy one this time? And I think the Skater Boy one comes with a signed poster of Avril. But I'll probably now, kind of, since I kind of know the ropes and all that stuff, what I'm getting into with the greatest hits tour and Avril and all that stuff, I'll probably just get the same VIP one. Um, and if I do go, I probably won't go, but I'll let you guys know. Okay. Thanks for watching. Kind of getting late, so I'll see you guys next time. I stream on Twitch almost every day if any of you guys want to come watch. I mean, it's been a while, but I mean, I don't know. I might stream again tomorrow. It's just keep an eye out or whatever. Hey, bye.